update video. Alright, so check it out. We're going to do a real quick update video on the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. Before you watch this video, if you're thinking about buying one of these, or if you already have one, we're not trying to get you not to buy one or to get rid of your Bodyguard. We're just telling you what our experience was with our Bodyguard. So we made a video, I don't know when we made the video, but it was months ago, and this thing, it just had a ton of light primer strikes with all different types of ammo, and it was sent back to Smith & Wesson 4 times, and it never was reliable. It just constantly had light primer strikes. I know it's got a double strike capability, but nobody likes a bunch of light primer strikes. We never could get it worked out. So what we ended up doing is we put a Galloway Precisions trigger, hammer, and spring kit. It all come together in one kit, and they call it a short stroke trigger kit. And since we done that, it's been 100% reliable with all different types of ammo. And before I put this video out, I really wanted to test it, do a lot of shooting with it, and make sure before I come out and say, hey, it works flawlessly. I didn't want it to just put a few mags through it and, you know, just, hey, it's all good now. So it's run 100% since we've done that, and they call this a short stroke. And basically what it does is it shortens your pull up. They say 30%, and it shortens your reset up 30%. So let me see if I can. Well, it really goes, and then you reset 2 clicks. There's your reset, and it's still a real heavy trigger, but I would say that it's better than the factory trigger because it's smoother and it's shorter, but it's still a very heavy trigger. This is a pretty hard little gun to shoot well, but it can be done. I like this gun pretty well, but just had so much trouble out of it. It's hard to really fall in love with a gun you've had that much trouble out of. But we'll post it down below. You can go check out the Galloway stuff if you're interested in getting one for your gun. Seems to have fixed the light strike problems with this gun. This gun really has been reliable since then. And you know, for a pocket gun, a little bitty gun, it's not a bad option if you get one that works. But go online and read. Go read the comments of my first video. There's a bunch of people out there that had trouble with them. And there's a bunch of people at the same token that say they've had one they shot a bunch and haven't had any trouble out of it. So this is one gun. This isn't probably representative of all the Bodyguards, but it did give us a lot of trouble. I can't deny it, and I'm not going to act like that it didn't. So the update is Galloway trigger fixed ours. It's 100% reliable. And after I get done doing this little talking, we're going to play some footage of the different shooting we did over 2 or 3 months. Shot all different types of ammo, and it just it's not real in depth. There's a lot of people that have done really good reviews on this Galloway trigger, and I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking about it because I can give you a review in 5 seconds. It's smoother and shorter, but it's still a hard trigger to pull. And it's not for everybody, but you know, if you practice up with it, you can shoot it pretty good. A little Bodyguard is you know, it's got real sights on it, and you can actually get you some night sights and stuff. It has a lot of positives, but just that one big glaring negative, it never did just work that well. So that's the update. It's running 100% reliable. It was a long time to get to this point. Right now, we've spent over a year since the very first time we sent it back to Smith & Wesson. It's been over a year, and it's just been, I don't know. It's really a pain to send your guns back. It's working though. If you're interested in one of these, go check out Galloway Precisions. This trigger was, we didn't install it, so I couldn't tell you how hard it was to install. We paid a gunsmith $40 to install it, and the trigger kit was $100. So for costing an extra $140 to get the gun reliable, you can think about that whatever you want to. Form your own opinions, but Smith & Wesson Bodyguard's running 100% reliable. Check it out. Here's some footage of us shooting it over the past few months. Even shot some cheapo steel case tool ammunition. So check it out. All right, so it's a small little compact gun. 380. I really like 380. 6 in the mag, 1 in the gun. I give you 7 rounds. Shoots pretty good, so let's shoot it a little bit more. I always missed that 5th shot. I never got so much shit in my life as I did when I made the first 2 videos, and they're like, you're using Fiocchi ammo, and Fiocchi ammo's a bunch of shit. It's run flawlessly. We've got a couple hundred rounds through it. It wasn't the ammo, dudes. It was the gun. The gun's working fine. So to make this long story extremely short, is we sent the gun back a total of 4 times. We tried many different types of ammo, all different types of ammo. And the straw that basically broke the camel's back was the old man. He kind of had this idea, this mindset that, okay, his target ammo, every now and then he was going to have to double strike it. He was going to get a light strike every now and then. That was just the way life was going to be. But that his self-defense ammo would work. And what he was using at the time was ARX poly case by put out by Ruger. It's made by Polycase. It's put out by Ruger. Jesus. And out of a box of 20 of those, we had 2 light primer strikes. And he's like, that's it. You know, he's like, I can't. When guns are self-defense guns, they should be held to a little bit of a higher standard than other guns, because especially in the reliability department. And when his self-defense ammo, he had 2 light strikes and 20 rounds with the ARX. He's like, you know, that's it. So he went and he bought the Galloway Precision kit and put in the gun, which it seemed to have solved all of our problems. So check it out. We're back here at 7 yards, and I got a couple mags of Tula ammo. I don't shoot a whole lot of Tula ammo unless it's all I can find, but this gun's been shooting the Tula just fine since it had the Galloway Precision kit put in it. So I'm going to shoot a couple just for fun. And the first 5 shots I'm going to shoot it at the head kind of slow. Second 5 shots I kind of shoot him in the center of the chin, center of the chest, kind of speed it up a little bit. Are you ready, Amy?
Let's do it.
All right, kind of slow. Now, even if I say I'm kind of going slow, I tend to speed up anyway because I like to shoot fast. Now, this gun barely does slide bite me, just a little bit sometimes if I'm shooting fast. And another thing, my big old fat paws, if I shoot this gun kind of fast, there's a tendency sometimes for me to accidentally push the magazine release button if I'm shooting fast. So hopefully I've been working on keeping my finger off of it, but sometimes in the recoil I tend to hit it if I'm trying to shoot a little faster. So let's speed it up a little bit. Seemed to work just fine with the cheapest Tula ammo that we could find. Tula is pretty much the bottom of the barrel, and let's see. I don't know. This was my first 5 shots up here, and this was my second 5, and I'm shooting low, which I was shooting a little faster. And then that one right there got him right in his tummy. But and look, this does not represent the accuracy of the pistol. It represents how poorly I can shoot it. But it, you know, at self-defense ranges, you could get somebody off of you, right, Amy?
That's right.
That's right. Get off of me. Bam. Ever since we've had this Galloway kit put in the gun, it's run flawlessly. I haven't had any trouble with any types of ammo. And this is more of the good old Fiocchi ammo. But just blasting around, not really doing anything in particular. But that piece of steel up there is 25 yards from where I'm standing. So do you think I can hit it, Amy?
Well, I guess you're going to give it a good honest try.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a good honest try, but I'm going to shoot at that bigger piece of steel. It's 25 yards. I know this gun is, they're not made for shooting at 25 yards, really, but I don't know. Let's shoot at it just for fun. All right, how many times I hit it?
4?
4 out of 6, so I think it was 6 rounds. I don't know.
Maybe.
4 out of 6 ain't bad, but look, the point I'm making with that is even with this tiny pocket type gun, if you can take your time and ease on this trigger, which this trigger is still heavy, but this Galloway trigger makes it's a little shorter. It really makes it nice. It's smoother, and the whole point of that is even with a tiny pocket pistol at 25 yards, you could you know, you could make a decent shot if you had to, because I'm not even a professional. Imagine what Hickok 45 could do with it. All right, thanks for checking out our third video on the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. And some people thought in the other videos that I was down in this gun. I'm not down in this gun. It's a good small gun if yours works right. And this one works 100% ever since we put the Galloway parts in it. I mean, that's really all I can say about it. It shot every type of ammo we put in it. One thing I would say is that for new shooters, this is going to be a little bit more difficult gun to learn to shoot well. It's just a practice thing, but it does pretty good for a small gun. So, and as always, we appreciate any likes and subscribes. And Bodyguard 380, I'm going to give it a thumbs up now. And you know how it is. Hit it, Bill. All right. No more Bodyguard videos. Ever.
That's it, dude. That's number one hit.
Number one hit.